Deja vu.
It says it's streaming live on YouTube.
Yeah.
It is streaming live on YouTube.
Setting up your meeting. Setting up your meeting. I like it. It's directing. Here we go. Look.
Deja vu.
And we are
Deja vu.
on and live on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's streaming live on YouTube.
Oh, and now I got to turn that off because I'm hearing it twice.
Setting up your meeting.
Oh,
I like it. It's directing. Here we go. Look.
Deja vu.
That is something we can't.
And live on YouTube.
Okay, I can't handle
Please kill
that.
me.
I can't handle that. Okay, let's just start the show, shall we?
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. This has been horrible. Hi, I'm Brad. So we don't usually start the show this way. Here's a joke. After watching the debate this week, I learned that Fozzie Bear has nothing to worry about anymore. It seems that Statler and Waldorf have decided to turn on each other. Let's start the show.
In a cabin, going crazy, cause a flu that's worse than swine swept the planet, so damn it, here we are in quarantine. We've been quarreling, we've been snarling, oh my darling wife of mine. It's a toilet paper zombie apocalypse, so we're here in quarantine.
Hello and welcome to Virtual Comedy Show. Here are some etiquette guidelines for Virtual Comedy Show. Please arrive 15 minutes early. That way you can make sure your stream is solid and prepare your home to be quiet, except for laughing and clapping, of course. Facebook and Instagram sometimes chime when you get a message. These chimes are audible to everyone in the Virtual Comedy Show, so please turn off notifications and all other sounds on your device. Don't know how? Google it. That's why you're here 15 minutes early. Though we love kids and pets, a comedy club is not a good place for them. They don't understand the need for quiet, and the jokes are not intended for them, especially cats. No sense of humor at all. Please, no pets or kids at the Virtual Comedy Show. Please don't heckle or chat at your table. It's more fun for you if you can hear others laugh, and more fun for others if they can hear you laugh. So keep your mic on and laugh all you like. But with 100 mics on, we may hear coughing or barking dogs or screaming babies or attacking zombies. And this can easily drown out the comedian. Please place your phone or other device 6 feet from you so we don't hear every breath you take. And mute your device if your area becomes filled with noisy zombie dog babies. And once you vanquish those zombies, unmute yourself. If you're not sure how, ask us via the chat system, aka typing, and we will help you. We would like to see your face as part of the audience. Let's be social, not just distant. We've all been in our pajamas for weeks. No one will judge your hair, we promise. So get comfortable, plan to laugh, but not heckle. And let's make our strange quarantine world a bit more normal for a little while. Thanks, and enjoy the Virtual Comedy Show.
Hey everyone, it's time for the Virtual Comedy Show, starring Brad Tassell and Steve Goody. Tonight, Brad and Steve welcome their very special guest,
Jackie Monahan!
live from their respective quarantined homes. And now, please welcome Brad Tassell.
This is where the fake applause comes in. Hi, look, it's a professional show. We take 1 week off, and this is what we've wrought. I apologize to everybody, and I'm mad at Facebook. Screw you, Facebook. And on my monitor is Jeff Shaw and his whole 50-inch glory. So let's see, who's here? Hey, Ellen, you look good, and Jeff, and Steve is here, the other Steve, and Carla, it's nice to see you. Jackie, we have a show. This is the point when we get to the real meat of this show, which is the
Carla's
jokes
hat.
I haven't worked on.
Oh.
The what?
Carla's hat, which I'm enjoying.
Carla's hat. Oh, yeah, Carla's hat, everybody.
Matches my shirt. That's so weird.
Do you want a preview of Carla's hat here?
I'm getting it right now. I've got it.
You're getting oh, well, let's give everybody a preview. There's Carla's hat, YouTube. It's beautiful. It's,
I'm in my Thursday bed.
I bet
That
Facebook
is,
wishes it
that's-
could see that hat.
and they wish you had a... Shouldn't you have a smaller head with that hat? I don't know. It seems like they should have a smaller head. Okay, so by the way, Jackie, how are you doing? Jackie Monahan, never been here before.
I'm fantastic.
Fantastic. We apologize for the level of our professionalism. Okay, so this is when I tell my first joke. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, here we go. So it's a sad joke. Mac Davis and Helen Reddy passed away this week. Did we all hear this?
No.
Oh, I know. Some of you might be too young to remember, but luckily this show is for mostly old people. So now they both had a huge influence on music and popular culture. Ms. Reddy leaves behind a generation of empowered women, and Mac Davis leaves behind 20 pounds of chest hair.
Oh, ouch. Zing. Holy crap.
We saw North Dallas 40. It was right there. So, okay. So next, now let's jump right in. Trump is pushing through his pick for the Supreme Court, Amy Crazy Eyes Coney Barrett. I swear, if you look at her face, she could scare, her look could scare the American psycho. I don't know if have you looked into her eyes? There's some nuts in there, I tell you. People are joking that she's going to try to turn the U.S. into Handmaid's Tale. Have you heard that?
Yes.
Yeah, that's just silly. It's more like Bride of Chucky. Okay, we're starting slow.
No, you're doing great.
Why is it I see Ellen laugh and I never hear anything? Ellen, you really need to just buck it up and make some noise.
Oh.
Okay. Hey, just in time. Hey, this is fun. Just in time for that cold fall weather, researchers from Kansas City University and the U.S. Department of Agriculture found out that mosquitoes cannot transmit COVID-19. Come on, let's hear it for information that we needed to know 2.5 months ago. So next up, they're going to finish up the study on if your beeper causes cancer.
Yay.
Beeper. For the kids out there, the beeper was the thing that beeped. We're going good, aren't we? Saturday Night Live. Saturday Night Live is in trouble. Did you know that? They're in trouble? Carly, you look amazed with that. Well, they're in trouble because they're set to come back this week and have a live audience for their show taping despite regulations prohibiting such actions. The state health department spokesman released a statement saying, so is Kate McKinnon just not trying anymore? That wasn't much of a joke. So I think Kate McKinnon stopped trying. Anybody else?
No, you're on your own.
Okay, I'm on my own on that one. I just think she seems to be phoning it in these days. Okay. Hey, just as the NFL season was going so well, the Tennessee Titans have had a huge outbreak of COVID. Steve, you're in Nashville. Did you know that?
I didn't, but I'm responsible.
Yeah, that's right. Well, you know what? Actually, I don't know how this happened, said head coach Mike Vrabel from a hot tub full of players and cheerleaders.
And
Chester.
I was a cheerleader?
In Chester, yes. You look
Since
good
Mac
in the
Davis
Dallas.
quit. Yeah, I jumped in.
Yes, that's good. Now that I've got that picture in my head and I'm sad. Okay. Hey, by the way, did you see, here's something from the debate. The Trump kids refused to wear masks at the debate. And at one point, they were asked by doctors at the venue to put them on, and they refused. Don Jr. was livid, especially when he responded, no COVID will ever get into my nose past 37 lines of Coke. Because he's on Coke. Everything I see. Okay.
Go Statler. Go Waldorf.
Go Statler. How many people didn't know who Statler and Waldorf were? Raise your hand if you didn't know who that was. Really? Well, Jackie, you're like 30, aren't you? How old are you?
30.
Yeah, she's 30. She doesn't yet to know any reference I've said whatsoever. She's like, how did I get in this show where you've brought the average age down at 30, you've brought the average age of this show down to 56. So that's it. You might be the
Carla looks
youngest
very
person.
young. Carla's young.
It's the hat.
It's the hat. The hat
It's
is
the hair.
yes. It's the 1920s hat. That's young. So you might be the youngest person that's ever been in this show. So okay. So and we gave you the power of the cult. So hey,
yeah,
did you
it's a
see
cult.
this? The power of the cult. Amazon is launching a new touchless device in its stores. Hey, the kids can understand this when they're Jackie. Amazon is launching a new touchless device in its stores that scans your palm before letting you in. The device will be useful in stopping Amazon employees coming in, as the company already knows they can't afford to shop there.
Oh.
They get paid crap. Okay. And 20,000 of them just tested positive for COVID. Did you know that? 20,000 Amazon employees.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so luckily that pee break is 45 seconds. Hey, The Masked Singer. The kids watch The Masked Singer, right? Did you watch The Masked Singer? The Masked Singer is back with a cast of costumed famous singers that make Dancing with the Stars look like the We Are the World video. See, Jackie, in 1985, there was a song called "We Are the World," and many famous people were on it. So, and by the way, the first episode of The Masked Singer had one of the stars had a sudden rush of dignity and took off his gremlin mask and quit the show. It was Mickey Rourke. That's right, Mickey Rourke. He laughed as he disqualified himself, and then he leaned into Nick Cannon and said, "I still get paid, right?"
No.
Jackie, Mickey Rourke was an actor back in.
Wait, was Mickey Rourke singing? I remember Mickey Rourke from 9.5 Weeks.
There you go.
From 9.5. Wow, you were 4. Yeah, your parents were
I loved
very
it even
progressive.
then.
Loved it even 9.5. Then you really like hats. Because the song with the hat. I don't know.
Oh, you can
Take
leave your hat on.
Oh, good. Oh, hey, it's a musical
Because
show.
I know what love is. Hat theme, Carla. Carla's killing it.
Theme night.
She created
All
the
right.
theme.
I've got 2 more jokes and I've lost control. Here we go. Right, people are going, you have 2 starting jokes. The COVID vaccine, by the way, have we heard? The COVID vaccine that is the closest to being ready is the Moderna vaccine. And they announced it will not be available to the public until March 2021. Is that sad? March 2021. So slow down, anti-vaxxers. You're going to peak too soon. You can't get geared up till about Groundhog Day with you crazy, okay? Hashtag save the children. Halloween.
Yeah.
Nice one, thanks. Makes me want to skip the last joke. Okay, so we have an amazing show, ladies and gentlemen, and it starts right now. I forget what we usually do. Oh, usually we talk to Steve Goody.
Hi.
Steve, are you there? Are you ready?
I'm here, and I got
And you've
something
got something
special.
so special. There,
Something
look,
special.
it's Steve Goody, everybody. Let's hear it.
Hi, Steve. Goody.
Hi,
Steve
everybody.
Goody.
Pleasure to be here. Hi, Mark Ruben. Haven't seen you in a long time. Glad you could join us. How about it for Brad, everybody? Wasn't that wonderful?
Oh, Mark Ruben
Brad,
is here.
Brad.
Yes, he is. I would like to present to you, in case some of us missed the big quote-unquote debate a couple nights ago. In case you missed it, I want to catch you up because you won't get any of the jokes in tonight's show, I guarantee. So, 20-second summary of what you missed. Hi, I'm Joe, and I'm running, don't you know? Gotta dig us out of this dystopia. You just lost the left. Would you shut up, man? I've already fixed it. Do you have any idea what this clown is doing? You graduated last in your class. He's throwing gas on the fire. Stand back and stand by. I'm Chris Wallace, and I'm useless.
Yay! 20 seconds, folks.
And now, as we ordinarily do at this time period, it is time for the big top 10 list. Is everybody ready for the top 10 list?
Yes.
I feel that. I feel that a lot. Tonight's category, top 10 surprises in the first 2020 presidential debate. Aren't you glad I set that up with what I just did so you'll understand the hilarity that is to follow? Top 10 surprises in the first 2020 presidential debate. Number 10, no sponsorship from any sort of adult diaper. Number 9, very little representation from any sort of adult person. Number 8, once 4 seconds went by with only one person talking.
Oh.
I know. I have to warn you, number 7 is dark and then it gets lighter again. Number 7, Don calls his adulterous penis Proud Boy because it's violent, he thinks it's superior, and he keeps it on standby.
Oh.
Number 6, Joe is selling Would You Shut Up Man hats for $750 tax-free.
Nice.
Nice.
Number 5, Melania bought a hat. Number 4, that hat comes with a free adult diaper. Number 3, that free diaper can be worn over the mouth. These are the top 10 surprises in the first 2020 presidential debate.
Mask and diaper.
Yes. Number 2, Chris Wallace took home a nearly participated trophy. And the number 1 surprise in the first 2020 presidential debate, Melania bought 6 more hats.
Yeah! Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Goody. Let's hear it for him again while you're looking at him.
Thank you very so much.
You're not looking at him anymore, so
That's okay.
so that's good. So Mark Ruben, are you here?
He is.
I am.
Yeah, nice to see you. When did you come in? Did you miss my jokes, or did you save yourself that trouble?
He came in
Yeah,
halfway
are
through.
having internet problems, computer problems. We're a little bit late, so I came
I'm
in
so
just
sorry.
before you introduced Steve.
Oh, well, that's it. Well, that's good. So you saw the good part. So anyway, well, now you're here to see the real show. This is when the show starts, because I don't know if you know her, everybody, but this is Carla Ulbrich in her hat. So let's hear it for Carla Ulbrich in her hat to do something. I have no idea what it is, but it's always good. Yay!
All right. Thanks, guys. This is my "Will You Shut Up, Man" hat. I write a lot of songs, and because of that, people sometimes ask me, has anybody ever written a song for you? And as a matter of fact, yes, once. This guy was like, hey, Carla, I wrote you a song. And I was excited and flattered until I heard it. I've got a totally average woman. Stands about 5'3". I've got a totally average woman. Weighs about 153. A little too much information. She's a mean, mean woman. Statistically mean.
Oh.
You know, average. When she walks down the street, some people whistle, some don't. When she walks down the street, some people whistle, but in general, most people don't. Let's screw this up. Some guys will notice, other people won't. She can make a blind man hear, a man see. You could have any guy who is no better or worse than me. I've got a totally average IQ of 100. That's it. She's a mean, mean woman. Statistically mean. She takes all my money, invests it in a mutual fund. She takes all my hard-earned money, invests it in a how I never survived dividend-producing mutual fund. We will probably retire in a style to which we are accustomed. Every night she beats me. Oh, Lord, she beats me so bad. Not quite as dark as number 7, but dark. Every night she beats me. Oh, Lord, how she beats me so bad. It's humiliating. She's the toughest Scrabble partner I have ever had. She can let a sleeping dog lie, send a dead man to his grave. When she was a young child, she would occasionally misbehave. I've got a totally average woman. Stands about 5'3.7". She's a mean, mean woman. Statistically mean. Baby, I would walk over room temperature clothes.
Carla Ulbrich.
Yeah. Are you jamming with me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Jamming on Zoom, man.
Yeah.
Damn
Have you
right.
tried
Jam
to
like a
sing
Zoom
happy
jam.
birthday on Zoom with anybody yet? It comes out like all like really, it's bad.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
It's horrible. Yes, it's terrible.
Worse than usual.
That was very sweet, though. That song was sweet.
Thanks.
I think you're special.
Oh, thanks.
Yes, and your hat.
I love it.
So let me ask you a couple
love
of
that.
things. First of all, what's next? When do we see you next? Wait, Friday, or what do you do?
Yeah, I'm doing my Friday live stream tomorrow on YouTube and Facebook.
Well, maybe on YouTube.
Nah.
Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen with the Facebook with the new policies, but I will.
Is it on your page or your
It's on
just Carla Ulbrich or?
Well, yeah, if you want to find me, just go to carlau.com, CARLAU.com, and all the info's there.
And you can find her also on every place you find music in the world. You can find you and listen.
That might be true.
That's true. Yeah, Spotify, the whole deal. I've looked it up. I've been there.
Hit up my beeper.
Yeah. They might have cancer. Your beeper might have cancer. Okay. Thank you, Carla. By the way, everybody, I really feel that song because I myself have really wowed a very small number of women. So it's a very small, but some. That's the funny thing. Some. There is a. The what?
You want quality, not quantity.
That's right.
No, and I do. I
would settle for either.
Steve, we need to send something. Steve's right. But no,
I got Bob.
Really, I mean, it's been interesting because like my wife and there's been a few women that were like really attracted to me, and it's a really amazing. So let's look at the crowd. Who's attracted to me right now?
Yay, Bob's in line.
The men are attracted. Although I will tell you this, I was on stage and I talk about attraction on stage. And I was doing a show on Carnival, and I said, "Where are the women that are attracted to me?" And the only person that clapped was a 13-year-old girl. And I went, "Not you, not you, no, no, you don't."
And the litigation began.
And then I was fired from Carnival. Well, with that happy note, ladies and gentlemen, we have a special guest who is smarter, younger, funnier, and her career is going much better than the rest of ours. It's Jackie Monahan, everybody. Yay!
Yay! Hi.
Yes. So, Jackie, you live in LA. You're an LA comedian. You have a special on Amazon Prime, which was really, really great. So that is amazing.
Oh, that's really sweet. Thank you.
There were jokes in it, unlike the stuff I do. And you were on a TV. What TV thing were you? Yeah, you've been on a bunch, but what was the thing you were shooting that I just saw that you showed pictures of?
Oh, Honey and Clover. It's a short that I'm sending to festivals right now.
Oh, that's so sweet. I hope you get all the what festivals?
We'll see. I don't know. I just submitted them. I don't want to jinx anything.
I could. That's great.
But I've had 2 features actually at Sundance, and 1 at South by Southwest.
Wow, that is amazing. So
one I co-wrote, and I co-star in it. It's called The Foxy Merkins. You can see it on Amazon. I play a lesbian hooker.
Ooh. Now, does this lesbian hooker sleep with both men and women? Because I'm guessing
just women. She
really?
It's a parody of My Own Private Idaho and Midnight Cowboy. So, because there's no such thing as a lesbian hooker. So, but there's male hustlers. So it's parodying that. So I play Keanu Reeves, like what Keanu Reeves from My Own Private Idaho. Mm-hmm. And then I blended with what's his name? Dustin Hoffman and a cab even hits me and I get to hit it and I'm like, I'm walking here.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that is really cute. So that is great. We're very excited that you're here. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop talking and then you can do whatever you want for the next 10 minutes. Okay.
Okay. Whatever I want. Well, that's not what I want to do. I'm kidding.
Good.
But also I was in a movie that you could watch on Hulu. It's called Wild Nights with Emily. It's about Emily Dickinson, and I play. Molly Shannon plays Emily Dickinson, and I play Molly Shannon. No, I play. I play Wish. But she's amazing, you guys. Anyway, so I got to play her sister, Lavinia Dickinson. So that was very exciting. So it's on Hulu. You can watch it right now. And that was at South by Southwest. But my favorite thing during filming it, like meeting Molly, was a dream come true. Like they say you don't want to meet your heroes, but you want to have good heroes, then you'll like them. She's a great hero to have because she's amazing. But one of my favorite things to do on set was I like to go up to people because it was an independent film and everybody behind the scenes just kept complaining about how busy they were. And I understand it. They are really busy. But like they were like, I can't even look at my phone. I don't even know what's going on. I don't know. And one like handed me water and they're like, I don't even have time to drink water. Like you have time to tell me that, you know? So, but so I just had to like, my mind just thinks crazily. So I kept going out to people and being like, I'd corner them and be like, oh, like just casually say, I still can't believe he's gone. And they're like, what are you talking about? I'm like, Trump, he's dead. And they're like, what? They're like, everybody was like, oh, what? And I'm like, he was shot. You didn't hear him? They're like, oh my, what happened? You know? And then it was so fun, you guys. And then but like everybody had the same reaction. It was like, contained excitement, you know. They were just like, oh, what happened? Like it was so, everybody was so nice, you know. They were really nice. I was surprised. I thought they were just gonna be like psyched, like woo. But then after, like, we have to deliver bad news in life, right? Like it happens. Like life isn't just easy. There's always bad news, but no one's ever wanted to kill me as much as these people did when I told them I was lying. They were not, they were so mad. They were so mad. The director was like, let's film Jackie's scene tomorrow. Then they like sent me home because everybody was so mad. They were so sad. So I hate to make this about me. My friend, she put her money where her mouth is, and now she has COVID.
Oh.
Thank you. A friend of mine, she's a comedian as well. And we were on a podcast together and she was telling everybody all about how she had been on the phone with her doctor telling her that she had all these different symptoms. And the doctor's like, you're fine. It's not the coronavirus. And then she was like, well, I've been having diarrhea. And the doctor was like, you need to be tested. You need to be tested ASAP. So she was tested and waiting for the results. And we were on a podcast Zooming and different people were coming in at different times. And she was telling everybody this story. So then the next day she got the test results and turned out she was negative to COVID. So I just heard all day about Jan's everyday regular diarrhea. Like it was just, I never thought that would happen. Right before COVID, I'm still upset that it was, I lost right before COVID. I lost my emotional support friends with benefits. It really is a problem. But I did get a service dog, a bottle service dog. What? No, I actually did quit drinking. I'm really happy about that. But I don't judge people that still drink now that I'm superior. I wouldn't do that. But it's so hard. Like I thought, like other people replace drinking with sex, and I can't. Like I don't. Like it's not even the beer goggles. I need beer hearing aids. You know, I'm like, don't say another word. I'm like, please shut up. Shut the hell up. Don't say anything. I don't understand when people make fun of Biden. I'm like, I can't. I'm like. It's like making fun of Biden is like making fun of growing old. Like the alternative is death. Like leave Biden alone. Like I understand there's a lot to make fun of, but there's a lot to make fun of growing old. But the alternative is just so bad. I personally live to grow old. I live to grow old. Cause I wanna be old. Okay, everybody.
You're not gonna find a lot of sympathy on that one.
Yeah, I know. Oh yeah, I'm not lying, you guys. I'm 44. I was teasing you guys.
Wow.
Thank you. The lights work. The lights glaring on me. Yeah, I have the worst skin on the planet. I'm Irish. Like I close my eyes, I can still read. I can read through. We age like bananas. Like the Zoom just makes you look younger. My mom wants to know, like, do people with foot fetishes ever get off on the wrong foot?
No.
When When we contribute to fear, we make it bigger. We're all gonna die. We're all gonna die. So, so now we know that nobody is born racist. Like, it's clear nobody is born racist. But are people still being born deformed? That's a joke about racists are deformed in my eyes. Oh wait, the Masked Singer, you guys. They remind me of furries.
Yes.
I can't. They just seem like furries to me.
Totally.
And I performed at Reno in a casino, and I came in and there were furries everywhere. Like, it was a furry convention. It was insane. And I was like, "Hey, I'm like, do furries?" I was at the elevator, just me and a million furries, and I'm like, "Do you guys go see live comedy shows?" And they were like, one started crying. They were like, "We do what everybody else does. We're just like everybody else, but we just like to wear costumes," which I understand. But I would like ask an IBM convention if they went to see comedy. Like, I'm looking to see who's going to be at the show. You guys, I live to grow old. I live to grow old. Bottle service. I don't understand people going around saying they're witches. Do you guys have that? I mean, everybody's like, "I'm a witch." And I'm like, I thought that was supposed to be a surprise. When I was 12 years old, two boys in my neighborhood stole my diary, read it. They brought it back to me. And 10 years later, they found out they had holes in their hearts, both of them, and they died independent of each other. Coincidence? I hope so. I hope so. I've been having time to watch a lot of documentaries, as you guys already know, with Soundcheck. I'm watching The Vow. Oh my God, it's so good. I don't have a joke for that yet, but I did watch the R. Kelly documentaries. And I had no idea he had so many good songs. Those are a lot of. What's your favorite song off the Leaving Neverland documentary? Mine is "You Remember the Time." Oh my God. I don't know what that joke was. Oh. I used to love, I date men and women, mostly women though, because I'm smart. But I used to like bad girls, you know? Like, I liked, like, if you guys ever watched The L Word, like Shane or but now I just want to date somebody who washes their hands. Like, it's a completely different story. Like, wash your hands and don't say anything. Everybody's like ignoring my favorite thing that's going on right now. I need to like focus on the positive. I don't need to be positive. I need to focus on it. And to me, the aliens are very positive. And I've just been like, you know what? They've announced that aliens are real, and everybody's just like, whatever, Trump. But I'm like, fuck Trump, aliens, come on. Like, get Trump. Like, maybe the aliens can get us out of here. Like, that's what I think. That's what the Obamas meant by going high. Hi, guys. They go low, we go high. Aliens. And I was reading an article all about the aliens, and I mean a meme. It was a meme about the aliens. And they said that we're gonna have full contact in the year 2025, and that there are hybrid aliens that are here now. I was just like, oh my God. And so I was like, that explains Brad. That explains Carla. But then I went home and I ran to the computer. I'm like, what if I'm the alien? Like, they don't even know. And the number one way to find out if you're an alien, number one, how do you know if you're an alien? You might be an alien if, number one, wide set eyes. Who was called an owl all through high school?
You.
Also, I was on a spaceship and they told me, they said not to let hate in your heart. Like, we can observe it, but don't let hate in your heart. Don't like go high. I'm going to leave you guys with this.
Okay.
I was a cheerleader when I was a kid, 12 years old. And one of the cheers was, action, action. We want action. ACT. Like no parent, teacher, coach could be like, can my child not be demanding action? Another one was you got to get it. When you got it, it's in. That was it.
Oh man.
The one everybody loved was we want to be covered in dicks, covered in dicks, covered in dicks. Watch me on Amazon.
Yay!
Yay!
Let's hear it for everybody. Jackie Monahan. Covered in dicks, everybody. That's so cute. So, are you 30 or are you 44? Because I'm
44.
Really? When's your birthday?
July 21st, 1975.
That checks out.
I can't add that up. I have no idea.
I'm Cancer, cusp of Leo.
Whoa.
Wouldn't that make her 45?
Yeah.
Wait, you guys, I have the same birthday as Robin Williams and Hemingway.
If you were born in July of 1975, you're 55 now.
Oh, I'm
55.
No, you're not.
45.
I'm 55.
45. Sorry. Maybe she doesn't, I don't like
90.
saying 45 any more than anybody else these days.
Yeah,
but
right.
I'm 90. I'm 90.
we'll go with 90.
These lights are bright.
You look good. I'd give you 30. I'd give you 30. So, hey, someone else who looks 30 and is a beautiful lady, Jeff Shaw, everybody. So, Jeff, are we supposed to say you're going to tell us what we're doing wrong? I forgot what you wanted.
You're supposed to say, hey, everybody, we have a new segment with our friendly neighborhood Jeff Shaw called You're Doing It Wrong. And then you'll
Hey,
say,
everybody,
hey,
we've
Jeff,
got a-
take it away.
Okay. Hey, we've got a new segment, everybody, called You're Doing It Wrong with Jeff Shaw. Take it away, Jeff
Right.
Shaw.
All right. Hey, Jackie Monahan, you're doing it wrong. You're too good for this show.
Would agree.
Hey, Enterprise Rental Car, you're doing it wrong. You named your company after a Starfleet starship that flies at warp speed, yet it takes your shuttle bus 90 minutes to pick me up at the airport. You should have called your company Uberprise Rental Car because that's how I got to the counter. And stop asking me if I'd like to purchase the fuel package for $10 a gallon so I don't have to fill up the car before dropping it off. Would you like to purchase our fuel package so you don't have to top off the tank? Sure, I'll pay $50 so I don't have to get out of the car for 2 minutes. And if you're not doing anything, why don't you hop in with me? I'll pay you $30 an hour to fasten my seatbelt, turn on the Bluetooth from my phone, roll down the window at toll booths, and look for my loose change between the seats. Yeah, I'm so lazy. You know, it's not like I flew halfway across the country to work. Hey, Dunkin' Donuts, you're doing it wrong. Stop asking me if I want my coffee hot or iced. I just told you I wanted hot coffee because I ordered coffee. If I wanted iced coffee, I would have asked for an iced coffee. You just when someone orders a hot coffee, you know they're a coffee drinker. A coffee drinker is someone who orders hot coffee, and somebody who drinks iced coffee. Hey, Jeff, you're doing it wrong. You're getting jokes in the middle of your set. Okay, let's start over. Hi, everybody. I'm Jeff, and I'm a lesbian hooker.
I loved your movie.
Here you go. Hey, you're doing it wrong. Just like somebody who ordered a coffee drinker. Someone who drinks hot coffee is a coffee drinker, and somebody who drinks iced coffee is Antifa. Sorry, sir. We have to ask you if you'd like your coffee hot or iced, because sometimes some people order a coffee and we give them hot coffee, but they say, I wanted iced coffee. Why didn't you ask me? Oh, yeah? Well, the next time that happens, you tell that person to drive around, wait in line again, and by the time they make it to the window, their hot coffee will be iced coffee. And while they're waiting for coffee, they can pull out a pad and paper and write, I will remember to ask for iced coffee. I will remember to ask for iced coffee, because people who drink hot coffee have places to go and things to do, and they can't waste an extra syllable on people who don't know how coffee is drunk. Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Dunkin' Donuts. Stop asking me if I want a donut with my coffee. Hi, I'll have a large coffee with cream and 2 Splendas, please. Would you like a donut with that? Oh, you have those here? Donut? Well, I didn't know that. All this time, I just thought you had the thing you dunk into. I didn't realize you had the thing you dunk with. You know, maybe you could have helped me out by maybe having some donuts on the sign or a big wall of donuts behind you right now. So just give me my cup of coffee, because I have to go top off my tank before returning my rental car. I'm Jeff Shaw, and America, you're doing it wrong.
Jeff Shaw, come on!
I love it, love it.
Hey.
He's the greatest ever. Jeff, look at him. Look at him again. I can't believe it. That's Jeff Shaw, everybody. The second lesbian hooker in our show. It's 2, 1 show.
That you know of.
Amazing.
That I know of. That's right. Let me check the crowd. Any other lesbian hookers here?
Yes.
Okay.
My
Hey, by the way,
girlfriend-
this is
my girlfriend is a lesbian hooker.
Yeah.
She's a lesbian hooker.
Is
She's
she?
from
Well, let's
Australia.
look at her. Oh wait, that was Mark, right?
Donut bumping. Donut bumping.
Let's
I'm here.
Donut bumping.
From Perth, Australia.
let's look at the other lesbian hooker.
She's a
Let's,
lesbian.
you didn't spotlight. There you are.
I'm a lesbian hooker.
Oh, with an accent. So what
So
country is?
I was a lesbian until I met Mark.
Till you met Mark, he changed it.
I'm from Australia,
Oh, that's beautiful.
and then he changed.
Is it? Can I ask a question?
True.
Is it true that Australian lesbian hookers go around the block the other way?
Sorry, what's the breakup? What's the beginning of that
It's a
question?
stupid question. It doesn't bear repeating. I'm doing it wrong. You're fine.
You're doing it wrong. Okay. So, oops, wait, I went to the wrong place. I'm in the control
You're
room.
doing it wrong, Brad.
Oh man, if we ever did it right, we'd get anybody on this show. So I'm in the control. We have a new thing this week where we give away a free lunch. I've got all these cards that have come in, and I'm going to pick one right now and give a free lunch to Elaine Hendricks Smith, the managing director of the Berman Center for the Performing Arts and the Jewish Community Center of Metro Detroit. So Elaine Smith, get a hold of me, and I will send you lunch. Okay, so that's kind of great. So first of all,
Congratulations.
Brad,
yay, congratulations.
are we now rewarding people for not watching the show?
No, they could be watching on YouTube.
Oh,
That's
okay.
Yeah,
Thought it was a
those are all
brilliant
people.
idea.
Yeah, it's a brilliant idea. It's going to take us right through the stratosphere. So, by the way, just to be serious before we go, if you are watching on YouTube, I know you're not watching on Facebook because screw Facebook. If you get a chance, say hi to all of us. We're all on Spotify. As you know, Miss Jackie Monahan is on all the Amazon Prime. She's got 50 shows out there, for God's sakes. Also, you can get us on Spotify. You can get us on any place you hear music. You can hear our comedy. Get a hold of us. If you go to virtualcomedyshow.com, you can get to Carla, you can get to Jackie, you can get to me, you can get to Jeff, and give us shows and give us stuff like that. Also, if you wanted to donate to the show, you can, and I split it up between the comedians, except this week I'm going to take out Jeff. So,
Hey, Brad, you're doing it wrong.
actually, what happens is I actually don't take any money. I give the money to everybody else. So until we get $1,000, and then I retire because we're never getting $1,000. So, Steve, I'm going to come to you for a second, real quick.
Hi, Brad.
Hi. So, do you have anything you can do for like 5 seconds while I get out of the control room?
Let's see. Bob, do you have anything you want to say to everybody? Okay.
Okay.
Typical.
Hey.
Yes.
Well, I will say this. This has been this show is a lot of fun, and I thank everybody for coming. And it's a joyous thing that we get to do once a week, even though we rarely prepare much, as most everybody shows. So
I had to go to Dunkin' Donuts in a rental car for this.
That's true. You had to spend money on a rental car.
I had to watch a
drive around-
debate. Mother.
And I didn't watch. Oh God, did anybody watch the debate? Where's the?
They
We might as
did.
well.
I did.
Research purposes. Yeah.
You are the dumbest
I did.
people on the planet Earth. Dumbest
Oh,
people.
shut
Okay,
up.
here's what we're going to do. We are going to play the Thursday song. If you want to hang out and talk a bit, you can. I'm going to get off YouTube while it's happening, and I'm gonna move into the control room, and then we're gonna say. So, okay, next week I might have a very special guest who's here now, unless he doesn't want to do it. Let's do the Thursday song, Steve. Go.
Have a very merry Thursday. It's a special time of week when Thursday bells are pealing and life no longer seems so bleak. Let's open up our presents and carve our Thursday goose and wait for Father Thursday to arrive upon his moose.
You know, we tried to incorporate all of the wonderful family traditions that people associate with Thursdays.
Thursday comes but once a week, but do not shed a tear, 'cause there are more than 50 Thursdays packed in every year, and every single one of them is full of mirth and glee. So stuff your face and break some wind and join the revelry. Have a very merry Thursday. Put on your orange fez and decorate the Thursday tree with Milk-Bone, Spam, and Pez. Once you've curled your mustache and donned your Thursday clothes, I'll catch you 'neath the mistletoe and punch you in the nose. Merry Thursday, Merry Thursday.